Hey guys, welcome to the Grove Online. We're so excited that you joined us today. Hopefully you've been doing some productive things through this quarantine, but maybe some of you feel like you're losing your minds. So I just wanted to help you all. If you feel like maybe you're losing your mind right now, here are some ways to stay sane during the quarantine. Check it out.
Hey guys, it's me, Carl. These are my tips for staying sane while in quarantine. Tune a banjo. Take a nap. It's one of the best ways to kill some time. Boost your confidence by fishing for compliments from a friend.
What about me do you like?
Call your Mama.
No, Mama. Planet of the Apes is not based on a true story.
Make sure to keep good hygiene. Google image TJ Maxx, just for the fun of it. Read a book.
The rum is always gone.
Tell secrets to your dog.
I killed a man.
Think of a new idea, like turning on a lamp. Become a peanut butter monster.
I'm a peanut butter monster.
Get to know your houseplants better.
I once ate 3 dozen eggs in one sitting. I haven't been the same since.
Scream. Take a nap. Start collecting cow manure. Wow, what a stack. But then realize you're not supposed to be outside, so quickly run back inside. Self-reflect. Is this really me? How did I end up in this body? What even is a body? And how are we all in these bodies on this giant rock floating through infinite space of nothingness? A dark, vast, cold, eternal nothingness. And then you realize how hungry you are. Cook an egg. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed all these tips for staying sane while in quarantine. It's obviously helping me, so I'm sure it'll help you. Seriously, I've never been better.
Sometimes I'm afraid of the dark. To be honest, I've never seen a baby pigeon. I think Power Rangers is actually a really good show, and it was before its time. I haven't paid my taxes in 10 years. To be honest, I don't even know what a tax is. At this point, I'm just too afraid to ask. Turtles actually freak me out. To be honest, I lost my toothbrush about a month ago.
So here we go. Hopefully you're ready to go. I was buried beneath my shame. Who could carry that kind of weight? It was my till I met you. I was breathing but not alive. All my failures I tried to hide. It was my tomb till I met you. And I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness, to your glorious day. You called my name, and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness, to your glorious day.
glorious day. Hey, tell you what, maybe you found an Easter, and hopefully through all this quarantine and shutting in, I'm hoping you found time to draw closer to Christ. Maybe you rekindled a relationship with Him. Maybe you refound a reason to love Him. And that reason is He loves you. He wants what's best for you. I don't care if you're in a garage. I don't care if you're in a car. I don't care if you're in a room. Maybe this is your story. I needed rescue. My sin was heavy. Chains break at the weight of your glory. I needed shelter. I was an orphan. Now you call me a citizen of heaven. When I was broken, you were my healing. Now your love is the air that I'm breathing. I have a future. My eyes are open. 'Cause when you call my name, and I ran out of that grave. Lift it up. Out of the darkness to your glorious day. Garage car, here we go. You called my name, and I ran out of that grave. Out of the darkness to your glorious day. Yeah.
In the quiet silence, there is an eternal conversation between Creator and creation. But we can hardly hear. It's the violence of sound, the breakneck speed of things. Has noise become our only defense? But we are drawn by a whisper that we might hear and retune the senses as He waits. Waits for our response.
Do you like it when it's quiet? I know some people do, some people don't, but quiet is an interesting concept because in our lives, even when it's quiet, it's not quiet. There are always noises in the background of our lives. Things like the TV, the dishwasher, people outside. I know, like, we live right down in town of Marion, and in town at night, you hear all sorts of noises. I hear people getting out and into their cars. I hear helicopters, and I hear sirens from police officers and first responders, and I hear that flipping train at 3 a.m. It's so annoying. But since this quarantine, things have been much quieter in life, I've noticed. A few nights ago, actually, we didn't hear any of the noises I was just telling you about. Our furnace wasn't even running. It was at night, the kids were sleeping, we came up to bed, and we heard nothing. We didn't even hear the train. And I turned her over and I told Kayla, I said, it's too quiet for me to sleep. I can't sleep because it's too quiet, which is crazy. Quiet places are hard to find in our world today, and quiet time is unheard of. And it's definitely not something that's encouraged. For some reason, we all feel the need to always be doing something. And we can't ever be bored, right? Being bored is the worst thing in the world. Even in Bible times, you'd think it would be easy to find quiet times and times to slow down then, but life was still loud and fast, just like it is now. Mark's gospel, it was written in such a hurry. It says the phrases immediately or at once 39 times, because Mark was always so eager to get to the next thing. And I'm afraid that's us too. Just like Mark, we're so excited about life and so quick to get on to the next thing that life never slows down for us. Even when we're sleeping, some of you have TVs that run through the night. Some of you have noise machines or fans or just something so that you don't have to hear the quiet. And as I say that, I hear my children screaming downstairs. We don't live in a world that really encourages the quiet, especially when life gets crazy. See, when the crazy comes, we tend to do one of three things. We distract ourselves, we fight the craziness, or we try to fix things. We distract ourselves with social media and TV and books and things that we can just distract and turn off the craziness of the world and just pretend like nothing is going wrong. We fight the craziness by being outraged that these things are happening to us, and we try to fight it. And sometimes we just try to fix everything by ourselves to see, because if we don't do anything about it, it's not going to get any better. So we just have to feel the need to just keep going. Even before Jesus, God was warning people who were primed for fear and distraction to get some quiet time. Psalm 46:10 says this, "Be still and know that I am God. I am exalted among the nations and exalted on the earth." 22 times total in all the gospel accounts, Jesus retreats to a solitary place. That has to mean something. That has to mean that something about being in a quiet solitude place is important, right? So what does this psalm mean for us? The original language says some of the words, the word "be still" there literally means relax. Relax. And it says, "And know that I am God." That word God there is Elohim, which means the mighty one, the supreme one. So he's saying, relax and know I am the mighty one. Bible scholars talk about what this whole "be still" thing means, and there are essentially three schools of thought, and here are the three big ones. They say that this "be still" thing means stop fighting. There were people in the time who were fighting each other and quarreling each other, and they felt the need to constantly be fighting for their land and fighting for their territory and fighting for their beliefs. And in here, some people think God is saying, stop fighting. Other people think it means stop striving. Stop striving to do something. Stop striving to get things done. Stop trying so hard all the time. And then there's the literal term, which just means relax. Remember what I said just a couple seconds ago. Our instincts in life when things get crazy are to do three things: fight it, fix it, or distract ourselves from it. And here, God is telling us in this psalm to stop all of those things. I like all those translations. Stop it all. The Message version says this. I'm going to read it for you. Step out of traffic. Take a long, loving look at me, your high God, above politics, above everything. That's what the Message says. And I love that. I love the way that says, step out of traffic. So many times our life can just feel like we're in this big old traffic jam and there's so much going on and we feel the need to just keep adding more. And God is just saying, stop. Stop. Slow down and look at me, Elohim, the mighty one, the supreme one. See, we can relax because God is in control and we're not. The mighty one, the supreme one, Elohim, he's the one in control and we're not. So why do we feel the need to always be doing something? Why do we feel the need to always be fixing something? Why couldn't we just stop for a second and acknowledge God is in control of things? If you remember a few weeks ago, I talked about the time Jesus was on the boat with his disciples and there was a storm. Remember, he was sleeping when the storm came and people were flipping out. They were like, we're gonna die. They were freaking out. And so they go get Jesus. They see he's asleep and they're like, are you kidding me? So they go wake Jesus up. And they said, hey, there's a storm. We're all gonna die. Do something. And Jesus, he got up and he looked at the storm and he said, peace, be still. The same words that are used in this verse where God tells his people to be still and know that I am the mighty one. Guys, this proves that God is who he says he is, and that he can be trusted no matter the situation. So today, I just wanted to encourage you, stop. Not stop hammer time, not stop collaborate and listen, not stop in the name of love. What other stop songs are there? Not stop, drop, and roll. Stop. Stop doing all of those things. Stop fighting it. Stop fixing it. Stop striving. Just relax. Stop distracting yourself from the problem and just sit and know that God is in control of it. So I want you to do something with me. All right, we're going to do a little exercise here. Everybody, take a deep breath in. So let's do it again, a little slower. Deep breath in. Stop. This week, I challenge you to spend 5 minutes every day. Just 5 minutes every day. Set your timer on your phone. Hit 5 minutes and just sit there in silence. No TV. No social media. No noise machine. No people beside you. Find a quiet place. No phones, no music. Nothing but you and God and a quiet place.
God, we don't know why you love us so much. We are so undeserving, as wretched and deplorable as we are. But God, you sent your only Son. Let's not forget that. You know, Easter is only just a few days away. So many times it's easy to forget that. It's easy to forget that love that you do have for us. The agape love, the love that is unconditional. Just pray you'd be with us. A lot of uncertainty over the next 7 days. A lot of anxieties and frustrations. I just pray that we'd continue to lean in on you. God, that's why we know that you love us. We're created in your image. You didn't want to leave us behind. Help us to draw close to you. This is kind of a newer song that's been out. It's just a chorus, just to sing that chorus a couple times. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. sing that one more time. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are.
Guys, thanks so much for watching today. Hopefully something that was said or sung was encouraging to you and helped make a difference in your relationship with God. There's going to be a number on the screen, and if you need anything throughout the week, just text TALK to that number. We are here for you, we love you, and you belong here at The Grove. Have a good night, guys.